Imagine walking down a cold, rainy street. You have only $10 left in your pocket. That's all the money you have in the world. Enough for one small meal, maybe two if you stretch it. No job. No family to call. No one to help. But then, you see someone who needs help even more than you do. What would you do? Would you walk away, or would you give everything you have? This is the true story of one man who made that impossible choice. And what happened next will restore your faith in humanity. Stay till the end, because the twist will leave you speechless. His name was Alex. He was 28 years old, living alone in a small, quiet city. Just a few months ago, life was normal. He had a decent job at a local store, a small apartment, and dreams of starting his own business one day. But then everything fell apart. The store closed down. Jobs weren't hiring. His savings slowly disappeared: rent, bills, food. Week after week, he applied everywhere. No calls back. Hope was fading fast. That rainy afternoon, Alex was walking with his head down. His stomach growled. He hadn't eaten properly in 2 days. In his wallet, just one $10 bill. His last money. He was heading to the cheapest store to buy bread and maybe a can of soup. That would have to last him the whole week. As he walked, rain soaked through his old jacket. He felt invisible. Like the world had forgotten him. Then, he saw her. An old woman was sitting on the wet sidewalk, under a small torn umbrella. She looked frail, tired, and cold. Her clothes were old and worn. In front of her was a handmade sign written in shaky handwriting. "I lost my purse on the bus. I need money to go home to my family. Please help. God bless." People rushed by. Some glanced, most didn't even look. No one stopped. No one cared. Alex stopped. He stood there for a long moment, staring at his wallet. That $10 was his survival. Without it, he didn't know what he would eat tomorrow. His hands trembled as he opened the wallet. He looked at the bill. Then he looked at the old lady, her eyes filled with quiet tears. Something deep inside him stirred. A voice in his heart whispered, "She needs it more than you." He walked over slowly. Knelt down in front of her. "Ma'am," he said softly, "this is all I have, but please take it. Take the bus. Go home to your family. Be safe." He placed the $10 bill in her hand. The old lady looked up in shock. Her eyes wide with disbelief. "Son, are you sure? You look like you're struggling too. I can't take your last money." Alex forced a small smile, even though his heart was heavy. "I'll be okay," he said. "I have a roof over my head. You need to get home. Please, take it." Tears rolled down her cheeks. She held his hand tightly. "God bless you, my child. You have a heart of gold. I will never forget this." Alex nodded, stood up, and walked away, with an empty wallet and an empty stomach. That night, he went home to his small room. He drank water to fill his stomach. Lay on the bed staring at the ceiling. Was it the right thing? Would he regret it tomorrow when hunger hit harder? But deep down, he felt peace. He had done something good. Something pure. Even if no one ever knew. Days passed. Harder days. No job interviews. No money coming in. He ate less and less. Friends he once said were gone, too busy with their own lives. Alex started to lose hope. But every night, he thought of the old lady. At least she made it home. At least one person was warm and safe because of him. That thought kept him going. Then, 1 week later, something unbelievable happened. Alex was walking the same street again, looking for any small job opportunity. Head down, lost in thought. Suddenly, a shiny black car pulled up beside him. The window rolled down. A well-dressed man in a suit stepped out. "Excuse me, Are you Alex? He asked politely. Alex stopped, confused. Yes, do I know you? The man smiled warmly. My name is David. Last week, you helped an old woman on this street. You gave her money to go home. Alex's heart skipped a beat. Yes. I remember. David's eyes filled with emotion. That woman was my mother. Alex stood frozen. David continued. She told me everything when she got home. How she lost her purse, how everyone ignored her. And how a kind young man gave her his last $10 when he clearly needed it himself. She cried telling me the story. She said, that boy saved me. He has the kindest heart I've ever seen. Alex didn't know what to say. David opened the car door. Please, come with me. My mother wants to meet you. She insists. They drove to a beautiful restaurant, one of the biggest chains in the city. When they walked in, the old lady was waiting. As soon as she saw Alex, she stood up with tears streaming down her face. She walked over slowly and hugged him tightly. My son, she whispered. You gave me hope when I had none. You gave me everything you had, when you had nothing. Alex's eyes filled with tears. He couldn't hold them back. She pulled away and looked at him. I own this restaurant chain with my family. We built it from nothing many years ago. Today, I want to give back to you. She handed him an envelope. Inside was $10,000 in cash and a job offer letter. Manager position. Good salary. Benefits. A new start. You don't have to struggle anymore, she said. You showed the world what true kindness is. Now let us show you gratitude. Alex cried openly. From his last $10 to a completely new life. From hunger and hopelessness to hope, stability, and love. All because of one small act that came from the heart. Kindness is never wasted. Even when you have nothing left to give, giving from the heart changes everything. It comes back, bigger, stronger, and more beautiful than you can imagine. Alex's story reminds us. Be kind. Always. Even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. If this story touched your heart, like this video, subscribe to Kind Heart Tales for more daily stories that warm your soul. And share it with someone who needs to hear it today. You never know, your small act of kindness might change someone's life forever. Thank you for watching. See you in the next story. Red Heart.